Hey guys, welcome back to Start Young, and in today's episode we're going to be deep diving into how to actually implement mindfulness. So this is Uma, my coach. She mentioned who she was in the previous video, so check it out where we explain to you what is mindfulness. But let's talk about how do you actually practice mindfulness. And one thing I want to ask first is, what is the difference between meditation and mindfulness?
Great question, Lynn. Thank you so much. And as always, thank you for having me here. So what is the difference between meditation and mindfulness? So mindfulness is an all-encompassing aspect, and meditation is a part of mindfulness. So meditation is a practice that develops the attitude of mindfulness, right? So when we look into mindfulness, let's look at the principles of mindfulness so you will understand how to practice mindfulness. When we look into mindfulness, it is being in the present moment. That's the first thing. Second thing is acceptance. Accepting things as they are without wanting them to be any different.
Even if it's wrong, even if you think it's wrong,
it is wrong.
Or not what you want, you have to accept the result.
Just accept it, yes. So acceptance. Third is non-judgment. We don't judge anybody.
Yeah.
We don't judge. So today's what our focus is on parenting, right? So we're going to micro-focus on parenting and kids, and how you can use mindfulness. So acceptance is just accepting the kid. And we'll dive deeper on each of these constructs, but let's just quickly catch up with. Next is the non-judgment. So we don't judge. We are so open. We are curious about things, right? And then ego. How do you let go of that ego and identity that I am a parent? You listen to me.
That's my parents when you
Shut up. You listen to me.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? And all this stuff. And so we want to just come out of that identity and just take the role of a parent. Don't bring in your role as an executive or a CEO or a blah, 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 whatever you are. Just be. The kid just wants their mom or their dad. They're not looking for a CEO, to talk to them. So the next thing is definitely about your ego. Now the other part is automaticity. How to break that automatic autopilot mode and just be conscious, creating consciously every moment with your loved ones, right? So these are some of the constructs of mindfulness. So how do you practice mindfulness? Is through meditation, because meditation is a systematic practice that allows you to develop mindfulness. So even with mindfulness, Lynn, there's a lot of misconception that, mindfulness is religious, mindfulness has got that. No, it's all void of religion. Mindfulness is a practice. It's a mental exercise. Just like you get to the gym to develop your physical muscles and body and all those stuff. This is developing your mental muscle.
For me, I see it, it's like you are actually watching yourself doing things versus on automation, right? It's like when I want to practice mindful eating, it's so much more enjoyable because I'm knowing exactly what I'm about to eat, and I'm purposely taking the time to eat it. And this is a very hard practice, but I try not to touch anything and keep myself busy while I'm eating. And then the food tastes so much better, and you can feel the texture, and you can feel your fullness. And versus sometimes you just eat, or you almost binge eat, and you don't even know what you just ate.
I know.
And then you're like onto the next thing. And so that is the benefit that I understand what it's like to kind of be mindful in the moment.
In the moment. And I like what you said about, being more intentional in doing things rather than being autopilot, being conscious. Or what am I eating? What am I talking to my son or my daughter? What am I telling them? How is it going to impact them? You see, what is really important for us to know that the child develops their values and beliefs at a very young age. 0 to 7 years. There's research and evidence, and most importantly, whatever I share with us is all evidence-based because I'm a researcher, right? So you can see that 0 to 7 years is a development phase. So whatever you tell the kid, if you're busy, you're angry, and the kid says something, you're an idiot, just get away, the kid will believe it because you're...
So you need to be watchful of what you're actually saying.
Exactly. That's why mindfulness is important. And the kid grows up and you keep saying it. That creates a belief system in the kid, subconscious mind, that the kid is an idiot. When the kid grows up, it's like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Have you seen some people saying that I'm an idiot, I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Why would you say that to
yourself?
Not
smart enough.
I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. Before someone tells something about you, you already say that I'm not good enough in something. That's because you grow up thinking like that. So your beliefs and values are formed at a young age. So we need to be very mindful about what we talk to the kids. how we develop their mindset and everything. And this ties up very well with developing entrepreneurial mindset, starting young with the kids. So it's not about them. They'll grow any way that you get them to grow. So it's the work that you need to be doing in being mindful, so the kids can grow as amazing. They have a great start at a very young age.
Yeah, and like I said, when you practice it yourself and you kind of make it obvious, the kids start to learn and even catch you on it, and say,
Exactly.
Mum, you're not present, or Mum, whatever.
Yeah.
So tell us more about meditation. I know in terms of my experience is that when I'm meditating, I'm switching off, I'm learning to almost, it's like a blank headspace, and I'm more aware of my thoughts. And is that the practice, so that when you are in the day-to-day, you know to switch off, to kind of laser focus in the moment?
Lovely question there again. And also you mentioned earlier about you are observing yourself. I wanted to pick on that as well. When we are being mindful, we become the observer and the observed. In meditation, mindfulness meditation, you are observing what you're doing. So observer and observed, and that is a powerful state to be, because you exactly know what you're doing. So talking about how do you do mindful meditation. Now, meditation, there are various forms of meditation, and there's no one right or wrong way to do. So I want to take that pressure off you, because most people think, I can't meditate. Now, even if you're consciously cooking, 100% present there, that is a form of meditation, because you're completely consumed in that activity. And sometimes you would know that you lost track of time and everything because you've been so engrossed in that. That helps to have laser focus, and especially for busy parents, imagine the level of things you can accomplish by having laser focus. So when you meditate, what actually happens is we are developing the prefrontal cortex, new neural pathways that you develop in your brain. And research shows that 8 weeks of mindfulness meditation practice starts to create gray matter in the prefrontal cortex. And this area is for analytical thinking, for being curious, to be able to make decisions. Because most often we are in the mammalian brain region, which is like keeping you safe and stuck. But when you meditate, you create new neural pathways. So coming back to how do you meditate, various ways to meditate. You could do guided meditation. There are a lot of my meditation series as well that you all can go and check out. It's from iBeyondBliss. And what you do in this meditation is either do the guided. So you just listen to the voice of the instructor. So it might be like, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale.
Yeah, I find guided ones easier. Yeah.
Second thing is, you don't have to shut your mind. You don't have to stop breathing. You don't have to do anything.
Stop breathing.
People are like, oh, I need to hold my breath. I need to hold my breath for 10 minutes. I need to stop thinking. You don't have to do anything. My way of teaching meditation and mindfulness is just be. Allow the thought to come. Allow that to go. All I'm asking you to do is do not engage. That's the only thing I'm saying. Don't have to hold your breath, stand upside down, or stop thinking and stop doing and stress your. The whole point is, if you do that, that's not mindfulness anymore. That is then wanting to be controlling everything. There is no goal for meditation. There is no goal that you have to go to Himalayas. There's no goal. You just be. Just observe yourself. And there is one meditation called body scan in mindfulness, which is amazing, because you start monitoring every part of your body. So in this guided, I would say, start observing your breath, start observing what emotions are coming up for you. So when you become calm, you start getting emotions. Don't run away from that emotions. Just embrace those emotions. So this is the way that you meditate. So no goals for meditation, just be. And choose a meditation style that works for you.
Yeah, that is amazing tips right there. And I'm still improving on my meditation techniques, but I love it doing every day, because I kind of feel it's my only time to kind of just sit still for a bit. The next episode, let's deep dive around the whole control, because I feel like as parents, we can't help to be in control of the outcome. And this is the opposite of mindfulness, right?
Yes.
It's because we need the control, hence we can't accept, and then we're judging the situation. It's kind of all linked. So let's deep dive that in the next episode. But love to hear in the comments below. Are you a meditator, or are you new? Do you need any help? Love to hear in the comments, because Uma will be reading some of the comments and can reply as well. But other than that, we'll see you in the next episode.